Good day, everybody. It's morning here in the town of Nha Huang in Lui province. I've just spent a few days in Nong Khai, in the province of Nong Khai with Dave. We're now heading back towards Chiang Mai. And as I said, we've spent the night here in Nha Huang, right alongside the Huang River, and just on the opposite side of this little river is Laos, and I don't know, it looks like an official or unofficial border crossing where you just walk through the river and cross over in a fairly mountainous part of the province. And if I walk along here, if we're very careful, we'll see an authentic Thailand Dave in his natural habitat. We won't. We'll have to sneak up on him because we believe that they can get very violent when you get into their lair. We'll quickly skip past him. Yeah. But as Australians, we don't tend to stand in one country and have a look into another, and it still amazes us a little bit that we can actually stand on one side of what's essentially a creek. It's called Huang River, and if we have a look over here, you can see the border checkpoint, which is basically a bamboo bridge over the little river. It is a fairly quiet place, even though you can see people. I don't know why they use the bridge, but they're crossing the river down there. It is going to be warm. We've got about a 6.5 hour ride today, so we're going to shoot through very soon. So while we get our gear all packed up ready to move on, we've fueled our bellies. We're just going to go and fuel the bikes up, and we'll be on our way. Next stop, Chiang Mai City. See you soon. Bit hard to see on the camera, but these hills are so steep, as you can see by the signs. I'm in second gear and got the brakes on nearly all the time. Okay, so Dave and I have left Nong Khai. We stayed in Nha Huang, which I showed you. We've stayed at my place in Chiang Mai for a couple of days. And now we're taking an overnight, 2-day sort of trip up to Pai and back. And we're about halfway, so we've got about another hour or so to go. But have a look at this scenery. That is just typical of everything that we're seeing along the way, and there's heaps more to come. Like I said, one night in Pai, we'll drive around, have a look, swim in the river, hot springs, whatever we find. And again, just enjoy this scenery. And oh my God, there's a Dave again. Alright, we'll steer clear of him. But anyway, nice little coffee shop, which is actually a storage shipping container. A coffee shop up in the middle of nowhere. But I tell you what, the weather's beautiful. There's a few clouds in the sky, but that makes for perfect riding weather. I'll see you in Pai. Good morning, everybody. Coming to you from the lovely town of Pai in Mai Hong Son. Dave and I made it up here yesterday. We had a nice dinner, had a foot massage, cruise walking street, which I didn't film, but I'll be back here again, no fear, as I have been here 6 or 7 times. We are looking at the Pai River, and Dave and I spent the night at this place that I've been to 3 or 4 times already. It's called the Pai Loess Resort. Okay, there's a couple of letters missing off this sign here, but there's an S, 2 S's and a T missing. That's okay. Nice shady area here. We've got a little cafe. We also sell craft beer. A bit of a menu. Right on the river. How good is this? So we'll come down the little laneway here that leads from the bamboo bridge I just showed you. Little timber and steel cottages. I'll show you some of the room in a minute. Again, you can see the little laneways that connect everything, all the little bungalows are down through there. The admin, kitchen, office area is here. There's the contact details if you wish to stay here, and I recommend it. Normally 1,000 baht per night, but the lovely lady here recognised me, so she gave us a 300 baht discount. Maybe if you mention my channel, I might give you a bit of a discount too. I don't know. You can only ask. As we walk through here, we come up to the breakfast office area. Up the stairs if my knees can cope with it. And here we have the lovely Tim.
Yes.
Hello.
Tim. Hello.
And Mr. Pichet.
He is
Yes.
the owner.
The owner, yes. Khop khun mak krap.
And my relative there.
Your relatives. Sawadee krap. So here in the morning we have got coffee and tea and a little breakfast menu here that comes in the cost of the room. Make yourself some toast, some watermelon. Yeah, some different types of seating area around here, facing right onto the river. Beautiful place with all the shade and plants around the place. Go down this little path here, little bridge, duck under all the plants overhanging, up more stairs. Again, these weary old legs will get me up here, but that's fine. And we've got a lovely undercover seating area here atop the cafe that I showed you below. You can also sit out here, it's a little bit more exposed, but this time of morning it's just beautiful. It's already warming up, but have a look at this view. There's the bamboo bridge I showed you, by a river. And this resort sits right on the Bai River bank. If we wander back this way, we can see Dave.
Hello.
He's already finished his breakfast, but that's fine.
Yep, gone. Omelette, alloy.
And I've got egg with pork and bits and pieces on there. All the condiments go with it. So we'll sit here, finish our lunch. Breakfast, lunch, what time is it? But we're off to the hot springs, so looking forward to that one. Again, it's going to be another steaming day, but we're looking forward to getting to the hot springs, which sounds a little bit crazy, but so are we, so we'll do it anyway. Alright, say goodbye Dave, catch us later on.
Bye bye.
So here we are at Sai Ngam Hot Springs, which is about 30 minutes ride out of Bai town. A bit expensive to come here. It was 400 baht per person for a foreigner and 30 baht each for our motorbikes to bring them in, but I've been here before and I know it's worth it. So nice little drive through the little mountain range here, and you come to these hot springs. A couple of different layers, and I believe as you go down they get a little bit cooler, but I don't think it's going to boil you or anything. There's Dave off to get changed. As we wander down this way, you can see how crystal clear this water is.